It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Washington Mystics. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Schwartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. When you look at this Washington team, they hang their hat on defense. That's the priority.
Yeah, last year they were 4th in defensive rating. They have a great coaching staff that helps with scouting reports, defensive schemes that we'll see. And the Mystics do a great job, executing those scouting reports.
Now here's Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. Kept alive. Clark outside. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Clark. Pass to Smith. Now Mitchell. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Washington Mystics. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Schwartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Knowing how confident these teams are behind the arc, I bet the 3-ball will be flying in this one.
And when that's the case, it really comes down to which team is making them, not just taking them.
Yeah, and they'll both be making them, I think, at a steady clip. These players shoot it so freely because they've got the green light.
Now here's Breezy. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
On defense, the Fever. They get a hand on it.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss. Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Breezy. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Yeah, Young is such an effective ball handler, spots the wide open shooter and passes the rock.
Boston outside. Back to Mitchell. Right wing. Here's Clark. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Austin. Breezy. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. And here's Breezy. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Up top, Clark. Breezy covering. Mitchell outside. Launches it. The Mystics pull it in. And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
Now here's Clark. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Young. A shot by Mitchell, no good.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Melbourne shot is off.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Clark, Breezy covering. Jacks up a 3. And a shot by Clark, no good. The Mystics leading. Outside Young. From outside the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Clark. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Breezy. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor. Clark with it. Boston. Back to Clark. Mitchell outside. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Young. Here's the three. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Pass to Boston. Back to Mitchell. Clark, right side. Shoots over Breezy. And a shot by Clark, no good. To the right side. Melbourne, Cole defending. Here's to Shields. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Mitchell from deep. And that's collected by Diamond to Shields.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Breezy. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Clark with it. Breezy covering. Mitchell left side. To end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be outmuscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Left side to Shields. Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Jackie Young. Pushing it up. Melbourne.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Here's Boston. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clark outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Off to a strong start offensively. She's got the touch.
Now here's Young. 8 points for her. Here's Breezy. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Indiana trailing. Mitchell, guarded by Austin. Back to Mitchell. Clark outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. And pushing it up, here's Washington. It's Melbourne. Nets the corner three.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark, three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much to the perimeter.
Yep, that one goes.
She's looking pretty confident out there, huh? 5 of 7 so far from the field.
Now Mitchell. He has 5. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That is the first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Fagbenle. Clark. Now here's Wheeler. Shot clock at 5. Back to Clark. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
What an incredible find from Erica Wheeler. Her passing skills bring out the best in her teammates.
Here's Melbourne. Dolson with the screen. From past the arc. Melbourne's shot is off.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today. I love to see that kind of effort.
And it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Sinks the triple.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Pass to Sykes. Breezy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here is Wheeler. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Caitlin Clark outside. It's in, and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Dolson up top. Breezy. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Smith. Now here's Clark. Breezy covering. They set a pick. Here's Wheeler. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Mystics ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Breezy. That one goes. Count it.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Wheeler. Mitchell. She's guarded by Sykes. Samuelson outside. Pass to Dantas. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Washington. This one for 3. Her shot is good. Scores her 3rd basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 13. Mitchell, she's guarded by Sykes. There's a screen. The 3. No good.
She put on a rebounding clinic right there, and I hope some people were taking notes. Boxed out strong and went right up for it.
And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now, fellas, how much importance do you put on these early season standings?
Well, you know, Blake, if we're talking pro basketball, starting out strong, definitely more important in the WNBA than it is in the NBA, simply because the season is shorter. You have less time to figure things out.
I agree, which is why you have to credit these top teams. But you never know. There's still plenty of time for teams to rise or fall.
Now here's Young. She's got 8. Pass to Breezy. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Fever.
3 triples for her in the first quarter, but she's yet to knock one down in the second.
Hull, Breezy covering. Wheeler with it. The 3 ball. That shot, no good. Here's Breezy. 20 points for her. Outside Young. Here's Sykes. Back to Young. Over Mitchell. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Now a timeout called by Indiana. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Hull. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana again missing.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
Now here's Breezy. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
Mitchell's shot's good.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
Breezy with it. She's got 20. Outside Young. Drills the elbow jumper.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
The Fever really having a tough go here. Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Wheeler. Off target with the 3. Now here's Young. D right on her. And here's Breezy. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
A natural point guard. Young's a gifted passer, has that sixth sense to set up teammates.
Pass to Fagbenle. Wheeler. Lets the 3 fly. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Outside for Sykes.
Buries it from 3-point range.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Jackie Young picks one up.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
The Fever making a switch here. A nice shot by DeShields.
You can't allow DeShields to get good positioning, the ball down low, because once that happens, the D is toast.
Pass to Fagbenle. Clark. Outside Wheeler. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Now here's Breezy. She's got 22. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. It's hauled in by Wheeler.
Well, after hitting those 2-3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Here's Fagbenle. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Boston. Rebounded by the Mystics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And she'll take her third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And she makes the first.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998, and they won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And Clark pulls it down. Berger with it. Now Young defending. Up top, Berger. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock for 3. That one is no good. She's 6 for 11 in the game. The tray. Breezy can't hit. Now here's Hull. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And that one's good. It's Caitlin Clark for 3.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Now here's Breezy. She's covered by Clark. Here's Breezy. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Now here's Berger. He's covered closely. And it's Boston missing. Pass to Young. Here's Breezy to the wing on the left. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Fever. Now Hull. Shoots from the right block. And it's Austin with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's Washington. Pass to Breezy. And here's Young. Misses the 3.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan. Crisp pass into the paint.
And here's Breezy. 24 points for her. Here's Austin. Pass to Melbourne. Fires the 3. In the hoop for her 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
She's come alive since the start of the second quarter. She's been on fire.
Now here's Berger. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Now Clark for 3. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2 more here in the second.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
From the top of the key and through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Mystics on top. They lead by 18. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. And even 3-on-3 break. Melbourne, good.
Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
Boston outside. Back to Mitchell. Clark right side. Hold over to the left wing. Clark outside. They get it back. Mitchell outside. Back to Boston. Clark outside. Pass to Boston. Fires for 3. Smith. It's good on the putback.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Melbourne. She's got 13. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. And the 3-ball is good.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And there is a whistle. That goes on Diamond DeShields. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mystics. Stephanie Dolson. Brittany Six.
Hull with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a shot by Clark, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's Mitchell. Boston outside. Back to Mitchell. to the wing, right side. Caitlin Clark outside. Again, missed by the Fever.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
The three. Melbourne shot is off. Here's the Fever with the ball.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Breezy. She's got 29 points for the game. Beyond the arc. To the left wing. To the middle. Goes back up. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. And this is her second attempt at the line tonight.
Shooting one.
And after going first overall in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston went on to win Rookie of the Year.
Led the league in shooting percentage, top 10 in rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from a rookie big? Boston, an immediate impact made in setting the foundation in Indiana.
Shots good by Clark.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
Now here's Breezy. She's covered by Clark. Here's Breezy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Five on the clock. There's the three. And another three for Indiana.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Now here's Breezy. She has 35. Three-pointer.
And that one falls. It's Brittany Sykes with the feed.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Boston. Back to Mitchell. Clark. And another three for Indiana.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Now here's Breezy. And she has 38 in the game. Stolen by Clark. Pass to Boston. Back to Clark. Shoots over Breezy. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now, and I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
Now here's Breezy. Makes it off the glass.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Pass to Boston. Now Mitchell. She's got 14. Clark. Offline with the three.
Their rebounding has...
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass. 3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. They sure add up.
Time called here.
Timeout,
The
timeout.
Fever decide to talk it over.
Now Washington went 19-21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics going 19-20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7th seed.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Clark. She has 31. Pass to Boston. Clark outside. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Boston lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Breezy. He has 40. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
Pass to Fagmenle. Mitchell. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Washington Mystics ball. In for Indiana, Damiris Dantas.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Melbourne. She started by Samuelson. Melbourne shot is off.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Pass to Dantas. Nails the baby hook.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And here's Breezy. The fadeaway. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Over Sykes. It's rebounded by Kune. And Washington has possession. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. She's covered by Clark. Now Melbourne. Here's Kune. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
For your Washington Mystics, Perez. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Clark with it. She's got 31. Samuelson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
So both teams making some changes here. And Wheeler comes to help. Here's Breezy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You see, they're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper if the defense will continue to give it to them. And I like that.
Getting looks. You get an open look, take it. And they've used that shot to great effect.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Breezy. Guarded by Wheeler. Breezy. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You can give a defender fits if you're consistent with the turnaround, Jay.
From deep three-point range at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Mystics on top, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.